G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going to be going through the team build to beat the TEQ Broly EZA here. So we know from the data download what category it is and it's a big one, so we'll jump into that after. As you can see here, this is the Australian time here, but what I'll do is I'll schedule this video so that the EZA will be dropping 17 hours after this video is scheduled. So if you want to use that as a reference, LR EZA 10 stages, 30 odd stones, it is going to be fire. So if we move across to here, Global Dokkan, or Dokkan Info always has these and it's really good. You can see that the category weakness is bond of parent and child. So as I said, enormous category. It's going to give us a ton to work with, and then like all LR EZAs, you can see that there is no reference point of type disadvantage. So if you need to bring in AGL units, you can. Either way is going to really work for you. So I think this will be a really easy EZA for us to knock over. So what we'll do is the usual. We'll run through the best options to utilize from the category, and then I'll show you the team build that I'm going to be rocking in game. So if you are going to go for a bond of parent and child led team, you do only have the 1 leader option in the Int, Vegeta and Trunks. Now they're going to have type advantage, so they're going to be really good for this type of EZA anyway. But yes, you've got that there. And then predominantly what we're going to look at is LR units because, again, it is an LR EZA and you get the extra damage booster there. So going through AGL, I probably wouldn't bring AGL ideally, but I mean you do have some good options here. So Gohan, if you are running a Majin Buu Saga team, you could rock with that. The Blues are a possible secondary leader option if you don't want to use Vegeta and Trunks. They've obviously got their crazy good leader skill. They're just going to be relying on their dodge in slot 1. You got AGL UI Goku, clearly one of the best the best EZA units to bring. With his guaranteed dodge slot 1, he's got the ability to perform crits, so the type disadvantage isn't going to affect him. He'll be a phenomenal option here. If you are going a Super Saiyan heavy team, maybe you want to bring the Goku here and Gohan, but other than that, like the rest of AGL is a bit of a wash here. You've got TEQ UI Goku, who will be good for the stage, no doubt about that, with his ability to dodge, and his links are phenomenal. You've got the TEQ Birdku, who is, again, going to be pretty handy because he can get the guard. He's got the revive if you did get into trouble, but I don't think you'll really need to rely on that one there. And then the rest of TEQ is pretty dead in the water. You've got your damage reduction, so if you did need a defensive option, I guess you could make use of that. But yeah, otherwise, Super TEQ really does need some help in terms of LRs. Then we've got the Int options. So these guys are going to be some of your best options because they have type advantage. Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be a wall in slot 1, wherein he's got the category advantage, type advantage, and his damage reduction. So I think I'll potentially make use of him. Int base Goku is just sort of a spot filler, I guess, if you need one. We spoke about Vegeta and Trunks as the lead. Int Evolution Blue Vegeta. If AGL UI Goku is the best option, for this he could be the second best option. He will absolutely destroy this EZA. Int Godku will also be really good with his ability to dodge and perform crits. And then like the Int Goku Vegeta could also be pretty handy if you need a spot filler for the rest of the team. Then we move into STR. Your first 4 units here are all pretty solid. Oh, pretty solid. Beast is going to be amazing for this EZA with his ability to crit. Fuji Gohan's good post super with his defense. GT Duo have their revive. They can get the damage reduction. And then you're just a handy support. STR Goku Vegeta, as I mentioned, AGL Gohan. If you've wanted to run like Majin Buu's, those two could work together. And then STR UI is certainly an option if you didn't have the TEQ UI Goku. Again, ability to dodge and build up, sit in slot 1 for you. Then moving into physical, you got Super Saiyan Trunks, the Z Duo, and the physical Ultimate Gohan. They'll all be solid options there. A bunch of slot 2 or 3 units there that they've all got pretty reasonable link sets, which are really helpful. And yeah, they'll be able to pour in decent damage. And then you've got the blue Goku and Vegeta, so they're going to be an awesome option here. Obviously, they're orb changing, and being that we have a full LR team, that's going to be really impactful for the synergy of the team. Not to mention, they at 24 key, they get their crits. They've got the damage reduction. They'll just be really, really effective here. Then we'll move into the TURs. So for TURs, just because AGL units are going to have type disadvantage, they don't get the extra legendary power crit, I'd literally just skip out on all these guys. If you need a defensive option, you've got AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but other than that, I wouldn't be using any of them at all. In terms of secondary leader options, you've got TEQ World Tournament Goku. He's got Earthbred fighters and powerful comebacks, so that does include quite a lot of options that we've gone through here. So he could be pretty valuable if you're struggling for a leader. Looking at other options here, I guess you've got TEQ Ultimate Gohan will be good defensively. TEQ Godku's always a cheat code for when you've got an EZA that is movie bosses or pure Saiyan, so you'd be able to utilize him there. But the rest of these guys are, again, pretty dead in the water. Then we go to Int. And Int TURs, like if you're running a future team, I guess you could go with Future Gohan there. If you need a unit to just survive and just dodge and have damage reduction, you got the Int Hercule. Yeah, not much to really work with there. For STR, you've got the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the World Tournament Reward Gohans. I guess both of those could be utilised for their support, which definitely can be valuable when you are rocking your LR heavy teams, staying with Bardock and Gine, but no one else really standing out there. And then for physical, you've got Godku, who you could utilise as your lead. Again, pure slash hybrids is just an insane leader skill, and it's going to collect most of the units on the category that we've gone through here. Physical path to power Kid Goku, another orb changer that can provide damage reduction support, which will be really valuable. And then, other than that, you've got this Turles movie Goku, who is a orb changer, so that could be pretty handy. But yeah, TURs for bond of parent and child probably aren't giving us as much as we're able to get through a lot of the LRs here that are really, really top tier. So what we'll do now is we'll switch across to in-game, and I'll show you the team that I'm going to be rocking with. So here we are, and this is the initial team that I built to start off this EZA here. So I would be changing that to that, and what we'd be doing is running a superheroes team, pretty much. Oh, literally is a superheroes team. So by rocking 2 beasts, it means that you're going to have 2 amazing slot 1 defensive options that you could potentially get. Not to mention that you've also got the Int Evolution Blue Vegeta and the AGL UI Gokus, who could also both fall into slot 1. So you've got 4 chances there to get a good slot 1 unit on rotation. TEQ UI 2 can go in slot 1. So a lot of utility in that regard. We've got an orb changer in the blue Goku and Vegeta. Remember, guaranteed crits for the UI Goku, Int Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then the physical blue duo there. So crazy damage that we'll be able to perform with those 3, plus the crits from Beast. You add in the fact that these guys all link up really nicely. The one sort of odd duckling here is the physical Ultimate Gohan, but when he's next to Beast, they do share a lot of links. Beast in slot 1, he gets hit, gives the extra 3 key to Ultimate Gohan. So I think him and his issues that he can face with key shouldn't really rear their head here. I think we do cover that off with the 2 Beast Gohans and the orb changing from the blue duo. So say if we were going to have a look at other options here, you could then go to superheroes. So you got the LR Godku, in Vegeta Trunks, the HL Blues, the physical Super Saiyan Trunks, and then if you didn't have TEQ UI, you could bring the STR UI, or you can do it by getting rid of that and then going Bond of Master and that, and that's where you get access to like Future Gohan, the Int Gohan. But yeah, I think this is definitely the way to go if you have Beast Gohan. A lot of these other units, bar TEQ UI, have been around for a while, so you should be able to build a team that is somewhat similar here. And then if you didn't have Beast, I was sort of thinking if you wanted to go just a flat Vegeta and Trunks leader skill, you could bring a lot of those same units here and then just sort of buffer out the rest of the team. So as I mentioned, I did chuck the Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku in this one. With his damage reduction, he'll be able to sit in slot 1, really effective for this EZA. Someone like Future Gohan is always going to be really good post Super with his defense and damage reduction. And then you could bring a Blues or a Int Vegeta Trunks friend, whatever really worked for you there. So let me know your thoughts on how you're going to be building your team to knock over the EZA. I think this is one we'll be able to beat pretty convincingly there. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.